What's up, guys? It's your boy KingHawk back in the video. Second time we gotta do this. So basically, we're doing universe mode, Royal Rumble winners only universe mode. So basically, we're at Money in the Bank. I did the intro when we had the first one, but I lost the intro clip, so we gotta redo all the intro. So let me introduce y'all to the roster. We have Roman Reigns, Brock Lesnar, Cactus Jack, CM Punk. Don't worry about the models. Some of them are gonna be glitched. Ric Flair, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Eddie Guerrero, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, Undertaker, Edge, and the Intercontinental title mention. We have Jeff Hardy, Elias, Bryan Danielson, Triple H, Rey Mysterio, Miz, Dolph Ziggler, and Ted DiBiase. And then we have Bayley, Sasha Banks, Lacey Evans, and Alexa Bliss in the women's. And we have the Money in the Bank briefcase. We're doing SmackDown, so we're at our first pay-per-view. We do not have any champions. I wanted to see who they'll crown them, but let's get into pay-per-view. Let's look at the card. Oh, we have a Money in the Bank ladder match. Ric Flair, Roman Reigns, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Cactus Jack, Eddie Guerrero, Bret the Hitman Hart, and Brock Lesnar for the. I'm gonna switch them. This is gonna be for the Money in the Bank briefcase, and this is gonna be for the for like the World Heavyweight title. So yeah, let me do that. I'll be back. I'll be back. As y'all see, I changed up the card a little bit. I made this match for the Intercontinental Championship, and I changed Braun Strowman to CM Punk. 'Cause Braun Strowman is not on this roster, so I just changed it to CM Punk. So. And then we have this match, and then we have this match for, I don't know why this is for Money in the Bank, but this match for Money in the Bank, this match is for the World Heavyweight Championship. So let's just sim, and Bryan Danielson is the first Intercontinental Champion, and CM Punk wins. Alexa Bliss wins. I don't know why they didn't have a championship up for that one. Bayley wins. And Eddie Guerrero is the World Heavyweight Champion. And who wins this win? And Stone Cold Steve Austin won the Money in the Bank briefcase. So I'll see y'all at WrestleMania Backlash. Okay, so we're at WrestleMania Backlash, and I'm gonna do some talking before we get to WrestleMania Backlash. If you want more of this content, make sure you subscribe, obviously. And if you want to see more of these type of videos, make sure to get this video to 5 views. So, and I'll do another one. So, let's get into it though. But Triple H versus Dolph Ziggler to open it. Jeff Hardy versus Bryan Danielson for the Intercontinental Championship. Elias versus CM Punk. Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Cactus Jack versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Edge versus Shawn Michaels. Ric Flair versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio in the main event. How many matches? Is it? I'm gonna change this match to a title match, so I'll be back. Okay, so all I did was change that to a title match. So yeah, but this the rest of the card. Let's simulate all the matches, and Triple H takes the W. Triple H wins. Bryan Danielson, I think, defends his title. CM Punk beats Elias. Bayley is your first women's champion. Stone Cold beats Cactus Jack. And Edge beats Shawn Michaels. Ric Flair beats Bret the Hitman Hart. Eddie Guerrero beats Brock Lesnar and retains his the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Rey Mysterio beat Roman Reigns in the main event. So that was WrestleMania Backlash. Let's look at the champions. It's Eddie Guerrero and who's that? Bryan Danielson and Bayley. So Stone Cold Steve Austin is still your Money in the Bank briefcase holder. So let's go to Extreme Rules. And so we're at Extreme Rules, and Bailey is main eventing. First match, Roman Reigns versus Rey Mysterio. They're going back at it, but in the open this time. The match is Jeff Hardy versus Bryan Danielson for the Intercontinental Championship. But the first match, Rey Mysterio versus Roman Reigns, in an Extreme Rules match at Extreme Rules. CM Punk versus Elias. Shawn Michaels versus Ric Flair. Stone Cold versus Cactus Jack. Triple H versus Ted DiBiase. Brock Lesnar versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then Bret the Hitman Hart versus Edge. And an Extreme Rules match, Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship. Simulate. And Roman Reigns gets his win back on pay-per-view. Jeff Hardy is your new Intercontinental Champion. CM Punk takes the W. Ric Flair takes the W. Woo! Stone Cold Steve Austin takes the W. Triple H beats Ted DiBiase. Eddie Guerrero still defends his World Heavyweight Championship. And Bret the Hitman Hart wins. Or no, that's like Edge wins. Edge beat Bret the Hitman Hart. And Sasha Banks beats Bailey for the Women's Championship. So, I'll see you at the next pay-per-view. It's SummerSlam. We're at SummerSlam, and first card is The Miz facing Triple H. Then we have Bryan Danielson versus Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental Championship. Their rivalry is going on. Ted DiBiase versus Dolph Ziggler. Elias versus CM Punk. Edge versus Shawn Michaels. Cactus Jack versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ric Flair versus Undertaker. Roman Reigns versus Bret the Hitman Hart. And in this match again, Brock versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship. Main event, a Falls Count Anywhere for the Women's Championship. That's gonna be crazy. And then similarly all matches. Triple H gets the W over The Miz. Jeff Hardy retains his Intercontinental Championship. Ted DiBiase beats Dolph Ziggler. CM Punk picks up the W. Edge beats Shawn Michaels. Cactus Jack takes the W over Stone Cold Steve Austin. Ric Flair beats Undertaker. Bret the Hitman Hart beats Roman Reigns. And Eddie Guerrero still defends his World Heavyweight Championship. And Bailey takes the championship from Sasha Banks. They're flip-flopping with this title. One week somebody has it, next week somebody else has it. Well, I'll see y'all at Payback in about. Okay, we're at Payback. Starting the card, we have Bret the Hitman Hart versus Edge. Sasha Banks versus Bailey, but not for the title. We have Edge versus Elias versus Jeff Hardy for the Intercontinental Championship. Bryan Danielson versus Triple H. Ric Flair versus Undertaker. The Miz versus Ted DiBiase. Oh, a new opponent, CM Punk versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship. The Roman Reigns is facing Brock Lesnar. And the main event is a no-holds-barred match between Cactus Jack and Stone Cold. That match would be fire. So assimilate. And Bret Hart wins. Bailey wins. Elias is your new Intercontinental Champion. Bryan Danielson beats Triple H. Oh, this is a no-holds-barred match too. I didn't even see that. Undertaker beats Ric Flair in a no-holds-barred match. The Miz beats Ted DiBiase. Eddie Guerrero defends his World Heavyweight Championship against CM Punk. Brock Lesnar beats Roman Reigns in a normal match. And then Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Cactus Jack in a no holds barred match. My brain is just going crazy. So yeah. But let's go to Clash of Champions. We back. Guerrero versus Ric Flair, but no title on the line. Let me check title, the champions. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Guerrero's still champion, so nothing's changed. But Stone Cold is not the one in the bank. Hold on, let me see when he cashed it. Let me see if he cashed it in. I'll be back. Right here, that Stone Cold and Eddie are new rivals. It says that right there, but that was week 2, so I don't know what happened. But Eddie's facing Ric Flair. CM Punk is facing Cactus Jack. Bryan Danielson versus Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. Edge versus Shawn Michaels. Jeff Hardy versus Triple H. Bayley versus Sasha Banks. Bret the Hitman Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. And an Extreme Rules match, Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar. In the main event, Last Man Standing, Ted DiBiase versus Dolph Ziggler. Let's just see what happens. Simulate. And Girl takes the W. CM Punk beats Cactus Jack. Bryan Danielson beats Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. Shawn Michaels beats Edge. Jeff Hardy beats Triple H. Bayley beats Sasha Banks. Stone Cold Steve Austin beats Bret the Hitman Hart, and I'll be back. My fault, I'm back. Stone Cold beats Bret the Hitman Hart. Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar in an Extreme Rules match. The match of the night, Ted DiBiase beats Dolph Ziggler. The Last Man Standing. So I'll see y'all. Okay, we are at Hell in a Cell, and it's Edge versus Bret the Hitman Hart. Oh wait, I'm just like glimpse to the card. Let me just simulate all matches. Bret the Hitman Hart beats Edge. Jeff Hardy beats Bryan Danielson for the Intercontinental Championship. Triple H beats Elias. Stone Cold beats Cactus Jack. Guerrero beats CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. Let me look at something. Superstars. Let me see. I'll be back. Okay, we'll be back. My fault. Let me go back. Bayley beats Sasha Banks. Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar. Ric Flair beats The Undertaker, and then in a Hell in a Cell, Dolph Ziggler beats Ted DiBiase. So that probably was a great match. These two have had some banger matches, bang match types. Let's go to Survivor Series. We're at Survivor Series, and it is Cactus Jack versus Ric Flair. Dolph Ziggler versus Ted DiBiase in a normal match. Elias versus Jeff Hardy in a normal match. Lacey Evans versus Bayley for the Women's Championship. It's for the Intercontinental Champion. It's for the Women's Championship. And then Edge versus The Undertaker. Roman versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship. And then a 8-man elimination tag. So it's Team Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, The Miz, and Rey Mysterio versus Bret the Hitman Hart, Bryan Danielson, CM Punk, and Brock Lesnar. If I was to take a personal guess, I think Team Hitman is gonna win. I think Team Bret Hart is gonna win. But let's see. Ric Flair takes the W. Hold up. I'll be back. But Ted DiBiase beats Dolph Ziggler. Jeff Hardy beats Elias for the Intercontinental Championship. Bayley beats Lacey Evans for the Women's Championship. Edge beats Undertaker. Eddie Guerrero continues his reign as the World Heavyweight Champion. And Team Bret the Hitman Hart did take the W. So yeah, I will see y'all at the last pay-per-view of this episode, TLC. CM Punk versus Eddie Guerrero for the World Heavyweight Championship in the opening match. Cactus Jack versus Ric Flair. Let me simulate it. Eddie Guerrero retains his World Heavyweight Championship. Ric Flair wins. Bryan Danielson beats Elias. Edge beats Shawn Michaels. Triple H beats Rey Mysterio. Stone Cold Steve Austin, Bret Hart beats Stone Cold Steve Austin. Bayley beats Sasha Banks for the Women's Championship. Roman Reigns beats Brock Lesnar in a TLC match for the Intercontinental Championship. Jeff Hardy beats Ted DiBiase. So, let's look at Royal Rumble, but that's gonna be in the next episode. So let me just simulate to Royal Rumble. Now, I'm not gonna show you the card. That's from episode 2, part 2. But it's your boy KingHawk, and we got this thing. Peace.